Oh, what it do? You see the blunt in my mouth. You see the title on the screen, so you know it's about to be a movie scene. Let's tune into Astro Jack, real parents of Jiraya. Is Jiraya from the Senju clan? Let's hop right in.
We have seen a lot of legendary ninjas in Narutoverse, who are making this show exciting and interesting. One of them are the Sennin, who are three renowned ninja from the Hidden Leaf, hailed as the greatest of their time. As Genin, the three were the students of Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage. When they were students of Hiruzen Sarutobi, they all learned to use the summoning technique, which they perform with their left hands. Despite being a team and having accomplished great things together, the three members were always in constant disagreement with one another, which Tsunade referred to as a three-way deadlock. Once they became skilled ninja able to look after themselves, Hiruzen's team was disbanded. Despite the official dissolution of their team, the three continued to work together during the Second Shinobi World War. During one battle with Hanzo of the Salamander, they were the only Konoha ninja to survive Hanzo's attacks. As a reward for this, Hanzo dubbed them as Konoha's legendary Sennin, a title that would follow them for the rest of their lives, and which they themselves would use with pride. However, that same battle was the last one they fought together, happening upon a group of war orphans demanding training. Orochimaru proposed to kill them in order to end their suffering. Jiraya, however, chose to remain in Amegakure with them. By the time he had returned to Konoha, Tsunade had abandoned the life of a ninja and departed Konoha. Orochimaru
He stayed cause he a real nigga. Yeah. Had to pause it for you, R.P. Jiraya.
having been caught performing unethical experiments on his fellow shinobi, deserted the village. Jiraiya failed to stop Orochimaru from living, and later left the village himself to track his and the Katsuki's movements. Parents in Naruto always had a big role. Almost all the known father is legendary. For example, Minato, father of Naruto, was the fourth Hokage, and was renowned all over the world as Konoha's Yellow Flesh. Fugaku, father of Sasuke, was also very famous and legendary ninja, who was the head of the Uchiha clan, as well as the leader of the Konoha military force, and was known as Wicked Eye Fugaku. Sakumu Hatake, Kakashi's father, was also like them, and was renowned across the shinobi world as Konoha's White Fang. And I don't think that the Sannins are exceptions either. I have already made a separate video about Tsunade's parents, so I won't talk about them much. We know that Tsunade is a grandson of Hashirama and Mito Uzumaki. Their child should be extremely powerful, since it contains two extremely strong clans' DNA, Uzumaki and Senju. We can also assume that her second parent was most likely not inferior.
Mobile games are going big! Free Fire Max is now
In strength, if we presume that it was a political marriage with some strong clan, maybe even from another country, because it would be beneficial for the Hidden Leaf to have a good relationship with other strong countries, and having political marriages are one of the most effective way of doing that. But considering the fact that Tsunade's father was the son of Ashirama Senju and Mito Uzumaki, he had the potential to be the strongest ninja of his generation. He could have inherited his father's wood release and regenerative abilities, since he possesses his DNA, along with a huge supply of chakra and vital energy from his mother. Tsunade's parents were not dead in the First Shinobi World War. They seemed to live long enough to have a second kid, Nawaki, who is much younger than Tsunade. However, Orochimaru was not as lucky as Tsunade. He became orphan at a very young age and was blaming the Hidden Leaf for the death of his parents, which means they could have been ninjas who were killed on a mission, making Orochimaru orphan at a very early age. I think Orochimaru's parents were scientists, and also were talented ninjas, who were training Orochimaru before their death. That would explain how Orochimaru knew several techniques, such as Shuriken Shadow Clone Jutsu, while being only a genin. A lot of people compare Orochimaru to legendary Senju clan member, Toka, and assumes that she could be his mother. But I really doubt that, since the only thing they have in common is their appearances and
Yeah, I would love a Orochimaru background, cause I don't know too much about Orochimaru, so if you could do a video on that, that would be awesome.
nothing more. Based on the fact that ever since his childhood, Orochimaru was affiliated with snakes, and he himself looked like a snake. He could be from one of the ancient clan who was living near Ryuchi Cave, which is one of the big three unexplored.
Hey man, I ain't going cap. He was born a snake. He live up to his name, snake and niggas.
Sage regions, a legendary place that is equally famous as the other two, Mount Miyaboku and Shikatsu Forest. Like Jugo's clan, they accidentally absorbed too much sage chakra, which resulted in them looking like snakes. We have seen similar case when Naruto was training in sage mode. After absorbing too much sage chakra, he was slowly turning into the frog. The same case could be with Orochimaru's unnamed clan. They could have absorbed too much sage chakra, which resulted in them looking like snakes. In Boruto, we have already seen people from the Ryuchi cave, who are half snake and half humans, like Orochimaru. So who knows, they could be related. Maybe the reason why Orochimaru was so obsessed with Ryuchi cave was that he wanted to know more about his ancestors. Maybe Orochimaru's parents left Ryuchi cave for some reasons, and settled in the Hidden Leaf, because it was the nearest village. Orochimaru is not the only character who is deformed, and looks like half human. Hoshigaki clan members also have the same thing with them. All the known members look like half human and half shark, and the reason of that could be the same as with Orochimaru's presumable clan. However, I plan doing separate video about Orochimaru's parents, so stay tuned for it. Now let's talk about Jiraya. We don't know anything about his parents. In fact, we know absolutely nothing about Jiraya's family, not even his clan's name. However, there are a few clues we can look for. Clues commonly showing relations in Narutoverse are hair color, eye color, and special features. Jiraiya has and always had white hair. That is very fortunate for us, because there are not that many characters with white hair that have ties to Konoha. I can think of namely 3: Kakashi, Sakumo, and Tobirama. Next we have the eye color. Jiraiya has black eyes. That would put him closer to the Hatake family, since Tobirama had normal orange eyes. However, Hashirama and their father have black eyes. Jiraiya always had those strange red lines running down from his eyes, just like Tobirama. And because of all of this, many people think that Jiraiya is a secret son of Tobirama Senju. But I don't think it makes any sense, because firstly, it would make the relationship between Jiraiya and Tsunade even stranger, since based on this theory, they are relatives. And secondly, they both have never said anything about them being related. Besides that, in Naruto chapter 416, Jiraiya said that he thought the reason.
I ain't gonna lie. You think you feel me? You think that he's trying to insinuate that they into that kind of shit? I ain't trying to say it is what it is, but it's a theory.
Why Orochimaru became so obsessed with forbidden techniques was that he wanted to see his parents, or maybe he wanted to revenge on Konoha for their deaths.
Are you interested in starting?
And after that, he says that his parents had not been killed, and because of that, Orochimaru told him that he did not understand anything. Now, this is very interesting. This single line from Jiraiya debunks the whole Tobirama being the father of Jiraiya theory, since Tobirama was killed in the battle against Kinkaku and Ginkaku. However, I still think that there is some connection between those two. Based on the eye and hair color, I think Tobirama's mother was not from the Senju clan, since he is the only one with that color of hair and eyes in the whole clan. Because of the fact that he was living in Warring States period, I don't think it's far-fetched to say that Patsumo Senju, the father of Tobirama and Hashirama, had a political marriage, in order to have a good relationship with other strong and powerful clan, which was not uncommon in past, even in our history. Jiraiya could be from the same clan as Tobirama and Hashirama's mother. This would perfectly explain a lot of similarities between Jiraiya and Tobirama. This clan also could be from another village. Foreign students migrating to the Hidden Leaf is not something uncommon. In the 5th volume of Naruto manga, it's written that Lee is one of the many student ninja from foreign villages who travel to Konohakure. Similar case could also be with Jiraiya. Him being migrated ninja could also explain why there are not many ninjas who share a characteristic with him. Anyway, I guess this is all for today. What do you think about this video? Who are the parents of the legendary Sannins? Write your opinions in the comments, like this video and subscribe to this channel for more. Astrojack out. Bye.
I think he's the father of Jiraya. I ain't gonna cap. The one on the screen right now. Right here. Please leave his name in the comments. My mind is a little bit foggy. I know he's the Hokage. Probably the third Hokage too. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe to Astro Jack, and we out of here.